and today we are playing a generational classic, Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Now, alright, before we start, let's just let's just put the sound all the way down for a bit. I have some explaining to do. I know. I just left Outlast 2 like it is, just the first part, and I just left unexplained. For the zero people that miss me, I am kind of back. I can't promise anything. I'm sorry, I just can't promise anything at all. But I have some explaining to do. Now, the reason why I haven't done anything on my channel for about a month is it stems from me being unmotivated and lazy. Because I'm gonna be honest, I already played Outlast 2 before, and while I like the game, I don't really replay a lot of games because I don't know, it just seems like there's no replayability in story games like Outlast 2. It's completely linear. There's no optional paths that you could really take, and therefore there's no like real exploration like in the mechanics of the game. So that's why I kind of just left it there, you know? And I wanted to try something different. Alright, I wanted to try Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Now, I have played this game, but I was nowhere near close to ever finishing it. I kind of just left it off. So, yeah, this is completely different from how I do things. I normally replay games that I've played on this channel before. Like, again, Outlast 2, Titanfall 2, and Outlast. I've already played those games, but this I have yet to play fully, of course. So there's a lot left off, and I've never really been introduced to any spoilers to this game, like ever. Like I have never really watched gameplay on this game ever, but it is probably one of the best horror games ever made, just straight up. It's a classic. And it's probably one of the first you run away horror games and you can't really defend yourself. So I believe my stream is going to be cutting off a lot because I run on Xfinity. Yes, my router is Xfinity. It is equivalent to getting power using a fucking potato. Xfinity is dog shit. They're incompetent. They don't know how to do shit, and they're just not really good internet provider. And as a 16-year-old, I can't really do anything about that. So we're just gonna do this, and we're gonna get through it. All right, we're gonna endure. All right. Now again, Amnesia is a generational classic, but I have two other things that are going with this. I think they're DLCs, but it's Justine and the and the. Let's go ahead and quickly read that again. All right. Willem's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. So he's a baron. So we're basically we're in the ages of the feudal system. Ooh, the European feudal system. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Interesting. That is bright. So who exactly is Alexander? Am I supposed to... Please stop making noise. It's actually unsettling. It
17th of May, 1839. My hands
So we're in
tremble as I
Algeria,
write.
Africa.
I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Sounds so cliche. This sounds so cliche. This is like Indiana Jones shit. This is like exploring. I don't know what to say. It's like it's. I mean, you are in Africa, and I think Algeria is very close to Egypt already. So there's probably a lot of things like the pyramids or something. I'm just kind of analyzing where this game is exactly. So apparently we're an archaeologist, and I don't know what I found, but apparently I had these memory problems before. So it's, I don't... Ooh. That was not my fucking fault, by the way. It's kind of dark in here. It's doing it again. I haven't gotten oil in a while. It's a nice change. What's over here? Anything of interesting use? Okay, now I'm actually getting chills down. I'm getting chills down my spine. This is different. I can tell. My bad. I can tell I'm going fucking insane. That's getting louder. Okay, the younger me would have played this game and used this lantern the entire fucking time. Now, goodbye. Now I know. I'm not like those fools. Alright, I'm not like them. No, I'm not like my former self. Alright, let's see. Mementos? Alright, the door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? Okay, so my main goal is to, I think, get the key down to the wine cellar. And, alright, we've already been down there before. What the fuck? Can you not? Lever? What lever? Okay, bro. What is going on with the ceilings? Now, excuse me? Um, y'all better fucking stop with this shit, bro. I'm not fucking playing with you. I like horror games, but I'm not too keen on the whatever. Great fucking scrolls. That's exactly what I need. Tabulate. I don't really like that. Alright, what's this? I'm fucking...
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was
The hell is
waiting
this?
for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. A faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless
That's what I say. It's like
possible
an
geometry.
enlightenment. Is this like an enlightenment?
next
Were you
thing I
like
can
enlightened? Is that
remember
why you don't
is
like
the
Alexander?
grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Okay, so I apparently was enlightened. I don't know. How do you say it? Is it right to call it an epiphany? Or is it like more of a vision? Because it seems more of a vision of an ancient time rather than an epiphany. So, alright, so the wall caved in. That's just fucking great.
Much of the castle is old and has been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time
That's
anyway.
why.
Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about floors. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Okay. Now I was trying to think of a theory, like maybe since I'm an archaeologist, I'm exploring this place, but at the same time, Alexander already knows the place. Like he already like the inner sanctum, but I don't know if that's after what we just said here or it was before. Things are kind of cloudy, and I'm trying to make sense of things, and there's not a clear timeline for me to fucking think. What the hell did I write down? Is my sanity good now? Alright. It's back to being good. Alright, let's look at the notes. The mementos. Must find a new way out of this area. That's great. That's great. It's wonderful. Now, what is this? Oh, yeah. Still a slight headache.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
It is more than a little dark in here. Oh yeah, the shelves. I should be looking for things on the shelves. What is this? Oh yeah. So it's a timer. Okay. Alright. Local local folklore. Alstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Alstadt. Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. So technically, we are kind of exploring this place. And that's why it's called the Shadow, because it's like the dark. The dark is probably one of the biggest things about this game. So the Gatherers. The story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. I think that was a holy war, right? I think that's a holy war. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. By the way, revenants are basically zombies that, like, things that are risen out of the grave that it's and the reason is because it's fueled by vengeance. So I just wanted to say that because I know what revenants are. I know folklore. I know a lot of shit. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? Visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited. God, it's stuttering so much. Alstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice that, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle. Is that Alexander? A family at his castle nearby Alstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of the country. So we did actually come here because based on what he said, it's Black Eagle along with the great leaders of the country. So we did actually come here because based on what he said, it's the hotspot because I think that messes up with the stream a lot. So I don't know how. Apparently, more Wi-Fi is worse for this. So I don't know. So I have pigs in the machine or a machine. I don't know. I have there's two DLCs. I got this is the Amnesia collection, not the Bunker, the second game, or the Dark Descent. It's like I don't know. It was like Outlast One, where it came with a DLC. That's kind of the thing I got. It's kind of like I don't know what it is. It's a pack, and those two games I have never played. So we're gonna be playing those games as well with this, and we're just gonna be taking a break from Outlast 2 because I don't think I'm really in the mood to play it for probably a, a pretty long time. Not too long, but it's gonna take time. So Amnesia here is probably I keep on repeating myself here. It's probably one of the best horror games ever made. It utilizes psychological horror and the horror of audio to make you very paranoid throughout the game. Now, this isn't fully a psychological game. While there are psychological horror elements, there are monsters in this game that do chase you down and can actually kill you. So this is probably this is probably one of the OGs of horror games of its like. So we're gonna be playing this, and we're gonna be beating the shit out of it. And I remember I was really scared of this game before. I won't be now. Let's start a new fucking game. Let's do this. Now on PC, there's actually different accounts that you set up or save files. It looks like a fucking account system. So I don't know. I know this game scared the shit out of me. Like, it made me so paranoid because they play so well in the darkness.
Mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
I am Daniel. I genuinely don't even know what this game is really about. I genuinely don't know. I know nothing about the plot. To me it's so linear. The motion blur though is kind of insane for me. I'm probably gonna turn that shit off. Can I even do that? Commentary? The sensitivity is just fine. Okay.
Hi, my name is Thomas Grip, and I'm one of the co-founders of Frictional Games. I work with engine code.
Okay, so that is real. So the commentary is just the behind the scenes of how they made the fucking game. That's actually kind of cool. The motion blur. I remember not liking the motion blur. It was so bad. Okay. I played this on PC, so it was naturally lagging for me. I just did not have anything good on my PC like ever. It was fucking terrible. Is that my sanity growing worse? Like, what is that? Because I know, like, the effects of, like, the game is, like, your sanity and everything if you don't turn on the lights, which is why it's so damn scary. Okay, my inventory's here. Sanity crystal clear, and health is all is good. I only have one tinderbox. What is in here? I love that you could pick items up in this game. It's so nice. It's such a nice thing. You don't ever see it in any other horror game, and it's just so like, it's just so uncreative. I hate it when like, I just love this concept so much. What is this on the floor? Is this like water? Oh my god, the motion blur. What am I doing? I forgot to take my drugs. Fuck that. Fuck that too. I'm not going in there. Is this the rat room? Luckily for you, I'm not going in there. What's my sanity? Oh yeah, now something's going on. Slight headache. So how the hell do I stay sane then? Like, oh, this is the lean. Lean. This is. What does this say? Is it German? Is that German? this is the rat room. It's goodbye. Oh, what happened here? Oh, is the eggshells breaking the sanity shit? Oh. Stop. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. It's because of the light. The light is inducing the motion blur. I can see that is an in-game. That is intended. Okay. Because I didn't know if that was just like really I don't know. Like, I was just trying to make sure. Now I know that it was actually like an intentional decision. I have nothing in this lantern. Jesus, it's so fucking dark. I have a fucking arm. Hmm.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
So what drink? So I'm guessing there's a lot of chemistry here, so I'm guessing he made a concoction that made him forget, but the question is why? Why did he choose to forget? What was the point in forgetting? Progress has been made. Nice. Okay, so okay, so I don't know, is Alexander a fucking corrupt? Is it cuz I know this is London, so it's, and I know London is led by a monarchy. We all know this. So what then? There we go.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Alright, so we have something going on here. And what the sludge? Why? That's just disgusting. It's fucking disgusting, man. Some nice fucking oil, man. I think this is a Roman or Greek painting, I'm not sure. That's just fucking great. Is this like the exit to the area? I think that's just an exit to like out of the entire castle. I think I've actually heard the plot and story of this game multiple times. I just have forgotten it a lot. I've forgotten absolutely everything about it. And I think that's okay. I think it's better for me so I could relate to everybody else. Okay, so I can take notes, so notes. Daniel's note to self, diaries, mementos, find the key. Alright, so this is just objective. Find the key to the wine cellar. We don't really have a British accent. We don't really have an accent. I don't think everybody has an accent in the UK, but the United Kingdom. Fucking immediately, man. Fucking disgusting rubbish, all of you. Oh, is that spider web? Oh, I'm not gonna lie. That's some subtle foreshadowing there. Ugh. I don't like the indication of that whatsoever. Some more subtle foreshadowing, because I know that's an enemy in the game. My eyes.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aqua force.
Just giving me the fucking recipes, man. That suck. Oh, yes, nobody's. Alright. Chemical relocation. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. So everything is down in the wine cellar. There should be a key in here. That would probably get me there. Correct? Seems so. Over here, maybe? Ooh, what the hell is this? Oh yes. Progress. Alright, Carly alchemy experiment. I hope you know that alchemy is a whole load of shit. You can't fucking you can't mess with you can't force radioactive decay on elements. I'm sorry, it's full of shit. There's no such thing as transmutation through fucking symbols. Transmutation is done naturally and by radiation, and it's fucking dumb. Alright, this is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I'll attempt regia instead of aqua fortis, and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical. The solution is highly acid, like you mean acidic, or the pH level, and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. What is your predicament? Immortality? Oh yeah. See, I told you, bro. They're using fucking audio to play with me. Don't do that. What is this? One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. So what is that exactly? Crouch. I'll just put this away for a second. How much oil do I have? I have 4. Oh my god. I'm fucking saving up here. How many tinder boxes? I have 6. I would have thought that it would at least be in the furnace, but I guess it's not. That would have been perfect, bro. Like, why didn't you just put it... Am I just fucking stupid or something, and I just can't... And I'm just, like, fucking blind? My screen shakes ever so violently. What is back here? Oh, yes. Another tinderbox. Oh, there are some things back here. Fuck out of the way. Let's go ahead and... Oh my god. It doesn't... Ugh. It fills it piece by piece. So do I just, is it like... I do not like these fucking sounds. There's something back there. Yeah, what is this? Why is my screen shaking so much? What does it say? I think it's in a different language. Okay, so I'm gonna make the assumption, and I'm just gonna say that the key is not here. I'm just gonna go ahead and make that assumption. Because I have the pot, and I think, like, these linear type of... I don't even know if this is linear, but I think it's more... It's, like, objective-based. It's kind of like a fetch quest. And normally there's only one in, like, every area in these type of games, so I'm just gonna move on the... Hello? I'm running on an Xbox Series S, and it's taking this long to load a game made, I don't know, in the early 2000s, I think. This game is already crazy. I'm not really scared, but I can tell that this game would have been completely terrifying back then.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
So are we an archaeologist? I'm sorry, I don't know all these. I'm aiming to be a chemist, not an archaeologist. So so is that like who we really are? Like who exactly is our role in this game? Who are we? Cause I sure as hell don't know. I love how just about everything has physics, bro. Like you could just pick it up and ruin absolutely fucking everything. How's my sanity? Slight headache. The darkness slowly drains my fucking sanity. Just stop with the noises. Oh yeah. I will always accept anything that could produce fucking light. Perfect. The Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my There's something behind here. Are there more? Yeah. Okay. It's kind of hard to get a grip on this. There we go. How did I even get through this part the first time? I remember myself, and I being very stupid. Alright, here's a wine cellar key. Jesus. Hello? Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm, I think Wilhelm or Wilhelm. Let's just do Wilhelm. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. Just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would be in a sense solve both of my problems. What does that mean? You're gonna poison them? No fucking oil, man. I want fucking oil. Definitely Greek or Roman. Thanks for conveniently doing that. Oh, that's great. Go back through the dark and scary hallway over here. Fuck that. Fuck that. How do I still have a slight headache when I just saw something like that? The fact that I had to go over here too, like, the fuck? No one needs too much light here. It's fucking great. I don't know what to say. It kinda hurt. My sanity's not doing too good. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of things going on right now. I can definitely tell. There's a lot of things going on right now. There's no shit. I'm starting to go a bit crazy. Oh, yeah. All is good. All is fine. All is dandy, actually. Light goes.
Where did the Baron go? Who cares? Keep them nothing up. Wine will last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
It's kind of odd to tell me now. So, exactly are you suggesting is going on? Is there someone out to attack me? Like, is it coming closer? What is up with that? What's the matter, fuckhead? What the hell is this? It was fucking rat me or something? Like, what the hell is that? My sanity just took a fucking nosedive. Now, I believe my lantern is just as valuable as tinderboxes here, but I don't really want to go around using my tinderboxes on literally everything. You know? Okay, I have orpiment. I need, I need a few other things. God, this is just fucking insane, dude. I'm just gonna go ahead and refill it a little bit, just in case, because I'm a bit paranoid right now. Especially since my sanity is really low right now. I don't really want to waste a lot of time. That's great. You're literally throwing everything. You're throwing everything. My sanity is already, like, almost at 0, bro. And you're throwing everything that is paranormal my way just to make it lower. You cocksucker. You need to stop throwing these things at me. I can handle many things, but things like this... Oh yeah. Feel that shit, brother. I'm going fucking insane, man. This game is making me lose my brain. You're making me lose my head, bro. Like, at this point, I don't know what more to say. And what is the shadow? Let's just... Ooh. Great, wonderful. Love you. Oh, the motion blur. Oh, my eyes. I move this. Okay. The motion blur is finally fucking gone. This is all fine and dandy. God, I'm actually going the fucking insane, bro. You better stop your shenanigans right fucking now.
What's happening? Oh, I feel like my chest is going.
I have 10 tender boxes.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Are they being gassed or something? Like, what's going on? I don't think they had gas. Alright. Wilhelm's Wash. I think they called him Wilhelm. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle of Brandenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what the supposed knight of the order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. Proposition? Proposition? Am I fucking dumb? It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brandenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions that as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skins have been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... Oh. Is that where the meat was from? Oh. What was in here? That's kind of scary. That's some foreshadowing for you. I. Oh, I'm so scared. Let's get to the entrance hall, please. I'm crystal clear right now. Improve my health. That is just fucking disgusting, man. Fuck, dude. So should I return to the lab? I think I should. Ow! Ow! Well, where else am I supposed to go? what fucking apparatus? All is good my ass. I think I have generally no choice. I don't know if this game is subtly hinting to where I'm supposed to go, but I believe the laboratory is where I'm needed. The laboratory. I guess taking some cuts and bruises will not be so bad. Is it the flesh? Because I think it's more of the flesh. Or like, whatever the fuck was going on. Yeah, I'm supposed to be here. Alright, boom. 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 Yeah, you can stop fucking overreacting now. Alright, and boom. The Bunsen burners. And then I put the pot here. And then I... Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Look at this pot of acid. That is a first. Oh. Oh. That was not like that before. It's great. It's fucking wonderful. I believe parkour might be needed for this. My parkour skills. My parkour skills. You're embarrassing me here, buddy. I do not wish to be embarrassed, actually. Pot of acid. Pot of acid. Am I supposed to do something specific here? Is there something specific I need to fucking do? Because it seems I'm not getting these key details, huh? I don't even know what's down there. I don't want to know. I'm going crazy and I'm scared. My problem is how am I supposed... Ooh, don't make me mad. Prick. Yes. What the hell am I supposed to do? I'm actually stuck. Like, I'm actually stuck here. Is there... goodbye. Really? You wanted me to use the classic use objects. Like, this isn't Half-Life. This is Amnesia. This is a horror game. It's been a while. I think older games are the most creative because they make you actually use the environment to get to places instead of just doing half-ass glitches and doing jumps. It actually wants you to do shit. acid? The flesh grows. What even is this? Yes. Pot of acid. How's that even alchemy? The shadow's residue. I just got an achievement. Whoa, the shadow's residue. I don't want to know what the residue even means. I think I'm okay where I'm at. Personally, at least.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
It's just fucking wonderful, huh? You stop sending this shit down my fucking spine?
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Perhaps you're going crazy. Like, you go crazy easily. I'm gonna be honest. You are a pussy. That shit fucking hurts, bro. Whoa. What the hell is going? Oh, my sanity is real bad. Okay. I think this is enough here. I think I'm good. This is Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I really like the game so far. It's creepy, it's nothing but darkness, and it keeps on foreshadowing a lot of things. It's subtle foreshadowing, of course. I believe this game is gonna be really good. It's gonna be really good. And that's all I have to say. I'm hopefully gonna get this out pretty soon, and I'm hopefully gonna continue playing it because I plan on doing that. Anyway, thank you all for watching. My name is blah blah blah, and I'll see you next time. Uh, see ya. I'm good. This is Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I really like the game so far. It's creepy, it's nothing but darkness, and it keeps on foreshadowing a lot of things. It's subtle foreshadowing, of course. I believe this game is gonna be really good. It's gonna be really good. And that's all I have to say. I'm hopefully gonna get this out pretty soon, and I'm hopefully gonna continue playing it because I plan on doing that. Anyway, thank you all for watching. My name is blah blah blah, and I'll see you next time. Uh, see ya.